So I did that first one, all 480 rounds. And that thing was as long as my she shed. I was like, negative. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and you are at the Lopsided Crafter. Grab yourself something to drink, sit back for a spell, and let's talk about all of our yarny goodness and creations. Hello, and welcome to the Lopsided Crafter. My name is Erica, and I am the person behind everything the Lopsided Crafter. Now, before you pinch yourself, yes, I'm here. I know it's been a while. I've been on quite a bit of a long mental health break, hiatus, however you want to say it. I had to do some things for myself. And I've come to the realization that, okay, well, let's backtrack a little bit. Before I left, I was doing the videos, I was dyeing the yarn, I was doing patterns, I was doing this, I was doing that. And it got to a point to where it wasn't fun. Not necessarily that it wasn't fun. It was just, I put too much on myself. So I needed to take a break, and get back into the workforce. So I went back into the OR. I love being a scrub tech. If you're not in the medical field or ever been in the medical field, it's just a joy that you can't really describe. So I've been doing that for the last, well, the 10th will be 9 months, the 10th of June. At the end of June, I will be going PRN, which means as needed, and getting back into what I love, because honestly, I've not had much time to do much of anything crafty related over the last 9 months. And I realize how much I missed it and missed y'all. You know, sometimes you got to take a break from something to see the joy that you miss, that you were actually getting from something. Does that make sense? But anyway, I'm back. Enough rambling. I don't have a lot to show you. I do have a couple acquisitions, and some things that I am working on. So let's get started. So excuse the mess behind me. Like I said, it's been a while. I haven't gotten my video motion back. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. My backdrop is not where it should be. That should be rectified soon. I'll probably only be working 1 day a week now. Like I said, by the end of the month. So that I'll have more time to craft and do other things. I've been, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been rehanking the yarn again for self-striping yarn. So I'm going to have some of that coming up. I still have some of my yarn that when I went MIA, I pulled all of it out of my shop. I've decided that I'm going to be going back the Etsy route for a while. Having the website, something else that I learned, It's not that the sales weren't there. They were. Etsy, I got a lot more sales now. Granted, Etsy has their fees and blah, 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 and it's a lot. But, I mean, it is tax deductible at the end of the day. But what I learned from having my own website is, you know, you get this for one price, but then you've got to pay for this and you got to pay for that. If you don't pay for this, then this can happen. If you don't pay for that, that can happen. And it was just way more than I wanted to deal with. As usual, my Diet Pepsi and my Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup. We are burning lemon mint leaf candle. Let me just show you my acquisitions first, and then we'll kind of go from there before I show you what else I'm working on. So this is from Savlabot. I guess that's how you say it. Let me take it out of the package. I just literally got all of this in the mail today. So let me show you Savlabot. I think that's how you say it. And she's on Etsy. So I ordered this tension fork for the Addi machine. So you put it like right under the yarn feeder, and it keeps tension. But I ordered 2 of them, so they come like this. And you're probably thinking, what on earth? It says on here, peel off protective paper. So let's peel off the protective paper. I left one with the paper on it, and I took one off. I'm not really sure now looking at it that it is 3D printed. This is some kind of plastic, like a hard resin type plastic. So here it is with the paper off, and this is the way it came. I ordered 2 of them just because, well, number one, I've got 2 machines. I've got the Addi King, which is the 46, and then I have the smaller Addi Express, which is the 22. So let me pull this little guy out and show you. So normally when you feed your yarn, you put it right here through the gold thing, and then it comes out the back. Well, there's really no way to tension the yarn on these unless you're holding it. The Centro ones have a yarn tensioner built in. Some people have 3D printed yarn masks and things of that nature to have a consistent yarn tension. I saw this contraption that she was using in a video, and I was like, I need to watch this video and find out what it is. So it goes right here. It just slides in. See, it's got the grooves on either side. Okay, so it goes in kind of right here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the base, and it kind of sits right here. So when you feed your yarn through, instead of putting it through this gold thing, you bring it out the top. Well, at least that's what the girl on the YouTube video did that I watched, but I'll play around with it. And then you feed it through the tensioner. Now it says on these instructions that come with it. Now again, I will definitely post this link to her Etsy shop down below, because I'm thinking that this is going to be something that I'm going to use quite a bit. So tightest tension, they say, is the first hole and the second hole. You would take it through the first hole, down, and then back up through the second hole. Tight would be first only, moderate is second, and loose is third. So I'll have to play around with it to see which tension I like. I'm currently working on a project right now, so I'm not sure that I will be using these until that project is done, because I don't want to change the tension of what I'm working on. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm excited to use that. So be looking for that review video soon. What else did I buy? So this came in the mail too today. This is by Drunk Hooker. And they are also on eBay. Etsy, sorry. It says, warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. I'm gonna see. So she sent a little note, and it says, basically, thank you for supporting my small business. Please contact me if you have any issues with your, and then what the product was. They want to show you what the product is first. So, okay, so I'm working on this thing on the Addi, and it is a lot of rounds. And by the end of 200 and something rounds, my shoulder was on fire. Now, granted, I haven't worked with the Addi in a while, so I'm sure that probably had a lot to do with it. I just had to break down and buy one of these. The funny thing is, this was kind of at a discounted price. These were ones that she considers mess ups that she wouldn't, it's not up to her and her shop integrity to sell. So you don't know what color you're gonna get. There's some imperfections on it. I can feel it. And I see some splicing or whatever here. But I think you could probably sand it down. But ironically, for those that know me, know that I have two favorite colors. And one is red and one is green. Now, on this listing, it says you cannot pick the color. They're just going to send you one, and it doesn't matter. Look what color I got. So this, and I know this, you know, you're not supposed to do this because it could mess up the machine, but this slides right on that, right there, and you put on your little screwdriver, like a little, I got a 4-volt screwdriver. Now, maybe it's supposed to fit a little bit tighter, and maybe that's might be why. But I think if you just hold it in with the screwdriver, like I said, I don't know if it's supposed to be that loose. But I got me a little 4-volt screwdriver. So yeah, I'm excited to try that because I have been working on a design for the Addi machines. You will have to use, you'll have to have both machines. the 22 and the 44. I've got like several different rough drafts here. Playing around. So like the first one that I did, I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously I was not. But the first one, 480 rounds. So I did that first one. All 480 rounds. And that thing was as long as my she shed. I was like, negative. So I took that out. And then I reworked it. Now I'm working on my newest design of this Afghan. I don't want to show you too much because this is going to be a paid pattern. I will like kind of do like a slight tutorial, but the pattern itself is not going to be that much. But it's going to be done in panels. So you have to have the 46 and the 22. And this is kind of just a breakdown of the picture. So yeah, it's going to be the interlocking like chain. And so you'll make your panels on the Addi, the big one and the little one. And I've got it broken down by, you know, how many color or how many rounds for each color and that kind of thing. I wanted to try to make one with just one machine because I know that not everybody has both machines. So then this pattern won't be like Addi specific. So if you have the Centro, which I think is a 48, and then a smaller Centro, which is like closer to the 22, it could still work. It may be bigger or smaller depending on the needles that you, or the needles that you have. But like I said, I had to do one with the smaller because of these little sections right here. I didn't want that to be a big, huge panel. So yeah, so I've been working on that. Everything else that I've been working on is in the house. I have been working on some socks. I've got a Stephen West shawl that I'm working on. I think it's called The Shift by Andrea Mowry. And then I bought yarn. Suzanne Summers from So Knits is doing a mystery brioche knit along. So I bought yarn for that. I have a hard time with mysteries. If you've been following me for a while, you know that the last 2 years, I have attempted to participate in the Stephen West mystery knit along. I'll be all excited. I'll buy the yarn, get to clue 2 or clue 3, and I'm like, what in the world? I don't know if I want to finish. Well, finish is not the word because I haven't even started. I don't even know if I want to do this shawl anymore. I think I'm going to wait. What I miss the most is seeing the projects that everybody makes with my yarn, of everybody's faces. Like, do you know how exciting it is to go onto Instagram and see, oh, look at these beautiful socks that I just made with yarn from the Lopsided Crafter. Like, what? Yeah. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. So, Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope with my new schedule that once I find out what my schedule is, at work's going to be like 6 weeks at a time. And I'm hoping to kind of get a set schedule so that then I can schedule doctor's appointments and get these videos up more on a consistent manner. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I know this has been a long one. For those of you that have stuck with me and you're still here, thank you. I really, truly appreciate it. If this is the first time you're happening upon one of my videos, sorry for all the rambling and everything else. And hopefully you'll stick around and hit that like and subscribe button. But until next time, guys, happy knitting, happy crocheting, and happy looming. Bye.